Sigma males don't want to be your friend, but not because they're cold or detached. Instead, it's because most people don't know how to truly value them. In a world filled with shallow connections and convenience-based relationships, Sigma males operate on a different level, one where loyalty, depth, and mutual respect are non-negotiable. As the saying goes, the price of true friendship isn't measured by favors but by the weight of respect. If you're not holding up your end, they'll close the door without a second thought. Their circle is intentionally small, and if you can't meet their standards, you won't make the cut. There are specific, brutally honest reasons why a Sigma male won't let you into his world, and it's probably not what you think. Get ready, because what's coming next might just make you rethink how you've been approaching friendships altogether. But before we start, I've noticed that most of you watch my stories without subscribing. Come on guys, show some love and hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world and helps me keep creating content you enjoy. Number 8. You only reach out when you need something. Sigma males can spot a user from miles away. If the only time you reach out is when you need something, they're going to pick up on it right away. Imagine that friend who only calls when they need a favor, like help moving, but never to just hang out. Sigma males aren't interested in that kind of one-sided relationship. They are fiercely independent and expect the people in their lives to be self-sufficient as well. When you only contact them to ask for a favor, it's like showing up at a dinner party empty-handed and expecting to leave with leftovers. Sigma males don't care for superficial connections. If a relationship feels purely transactional, especially one where they're giving more than receiving, they'll end it without warning. They value depth, mutual respect, and friends who don't treat them like an on-call service. They'll check the receipts, and if they notice a pattern of self-serving communication, they'll stop answering. Sigma males have no interest in being the go-to rescue squad for someone who only remembers them in times of need. So, if you're treating them like an ATM for favors, don't be surprised when they close the account. Number 7. You don't genuinely root for their success. Sigma males have a keen sense for spotting fake support. If you're not genuinely rooting for them, they'll pick up on it faster than you can fake another smile. They don't need constant applause, but they do expect authentic support from the people in their lives. If you're secretly hoping they stumble, they're going to see right through it. They don't need a cheerleader but certainly don't want someone who finds clapping for them inconvenient. When they're making progress or hitting new milestones, they expect people in their inner circle to support them without reservation. If your version of encouragement is passive-aggressive or full of backhanded compliments, you won't stay in their circle long. Sigma males thrive on ambition and progress. And they simply don't have time for people who aren't in their corner 100%. If you're jealous, disinterested, or even quietly skeptical of their success, they'll mentally check out of the friendship before you even notice. Number 6. You expect the friend discount. Sigma males aren't here to give you a friend discount. They know their worth and expect others to respect it. If you're the type who always expects special treatment, freebies, or discounts just because you share a friendship, they won't play along. Friendship doesn't entitle you to a price cut on their time, skills, or resources. It means mutual respect. Sigma males don't appreciate feeling like you're trying to cash in on the relationship. To them, friendship isn't about shortcuts or handouts. If you wouldn't walk into a store expecting freebies from a cashier, don't expect it from them. When you treat their efforts as something that comes with a buddy discount, you're quickly eroding their respect. Sigma males put in the work and expect their friends to do the same, without expecting special favors. If you're only in it for what you can get, you'll soon find yourself wondering why the deal dried up and why the door suddenly closed behind you. Number 5. You use them as your therapist. Sigma males didn't sign up to be your therapist. If every conversation with them turns into an emotional unloading session where you expect them to sort out all your issues, they're going to check out. It's not that they lack empathy, they can listen and offer support just like anyone else. But when every interaction becomes a one-way street where they're always playing counselor, they're done. They have their own lives to manage and aren't interested in being your personal crisis manager every time you're in a bind. What's worse is when you ask for their advice and then ignore it, only to come back with the same problems time and again. Sigma males value self-reliance, and if you're constantly dragging them down with your unresolved issues, they'll start to see you as a drain. They appreciate deep conversations and meaningful connections, but not if it's all doom and gloom every time you meet up. If you can't handle your own problems and expect them to pick up the pieces, don't be surprised when they cut ties. Number 4. You only tell them why they shouldn't do something. Sigma males don't need a personal dream killer in their corner. If all you ever do is point out why they shouldn't do something, why it's too risky, or why it won't work, they'll distance themselves quickly. They already hear enough negativity from the world, they don't need friends adding to it. Sigma males thrive on pushing boundaries, breaking molds, and doing things differently. If you're constantly playing devil's advocate, you're only making it clear that you're not aligned with their vision. They don't mind a bit of constructive feedback, but if your default setting is to be negative or dismissive, you'll become a broken record to them. Sigma males don't waste their time with people who constantly pour cold water on their fire. They need friends who see the potential in their ideas, who can support their ambitions rather than pulling them back. If all you do is discourage them, they'll stop sharing their plans and eventually cut you off. Number 3. You've been caught in a lie. Trust is everything to a Sigma male. If you've been caught in a lie, no matter how small, your chances of a second chance are slim. They live by a strict code, and honesty is at the top of it. To them, lying is a sign of weakness. If you can't be real with them, they'll wonder what else you're hiding. A lie isn't just about the falsehood itself. It's what it represents. It shows you're not someone they can rely on, and that's all they need to know to cut you off. When a Sigma male catches you in a lie, they won't make a scene or demand explanations. They'll simply walk away quietly, and by the time you realize, you'll be wondering why you haven't heard from them in weeks. They have no interest in fixing broken trust. They'll just move on to surround themselves with people who value honesty as much as they do. Number 2. You don't respect their need for alone time. Sigma males guard their alone time fiercely, like a dragon guards its treasure. They need this space to recharge, think, and decompress. So if you're constantly interrupting their quiet time by calling, texting, or showing up unannounced, you're pushing your luck. It's not that they don't enjoy spending time with people, they just need solitude to function at their best. Without it, they become drained and irritable, eventually viewing you as more of a burden than a friend. If you take it personally when they don't answer right away or guilt trip them for needing space, they'll start to pull back. Sigma males won't apologize for needing time to themselves. They consider it essential. If you can't respect that, they'll take it as a sign that you don't really understand them or care about what they need. Number 1. You tried to guilt trip them. If you've ever tried to guilt trip a Sigma male, you probably noticed it didn't go as planned. That's because guilt tactics don't work on them. They see through it instantly and have zero tolerance for emotional manipulation. Whether you're trying to make them feel bad for missing an event or throwing a pity party to get them to change their mind, they're already checked out. Sigma males value straightforwardness. If you need something, just ask. Don't try to twist their emotions or make them feel like they owe you. Guilt trips are a one-way ticket to being sidelined or ghosted. They aren't interested in relationships that require constant emotional navigation. Keep it real or keep it moving, because in the world of Sigma males, authenticity, respect, and mutual benefit reign supreme. Sigma males are not interested in relationships driven by neediness, dishonesty, or emotional manipulation. Instead, they value genuine, straightforward connections where each person brings something meaningful to the table. If you've been caught in a cycle of using them for favors, disrespecting their need for solitude, or failing to appreciate their successes, it's no wonder they might distance themselves. Sigma males are masters of self-preservation, and they've set a high bar for their inner circle. So, if you're looking to be part of their world, bring your best self and respect their boundaries, or be prepared to be left in the dust. If you found these insights helpful, feel free to leave a comment. If you're unsure about what to say, simply write 100% to let us know you watched until the end. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we invite you to subscribe now and become part of our channel. Thank you for your attention. Until next time.